What is going on, people? Welcome back to another video on AJ5, and in today's video guys we do have an update on Pepe, which has taken quite of a hit. As you guys can see, a red candlestick here, and yes guys, it has dropped just over 16% in the last 24 hours. Especially here over the last few hours it has dipped quite a bit. So we're going to be going through what is next for Pepe. 16% down. Is it time to buy the dip right now? Is it time to sell it before it drops down even further? Or is it simply time to hold on to it before it pumps back up, recovers, and potentially goes for a breakout over the coming weeks? So we are going to cover both buyers and sellers point of view, looking at what is the best option right now, and also looking at his prediction over the short term and over the long term in 2024. What can we expect from Pepe, and is it a crypto still worth investing into? But before I get into all of that stuff guys, if you're new to the channel and haven't subscribed yet, make sure to go down and smash that subscribe button, as well as like the video, as I am trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you guys can help me hit that target, I will be doing a cryptocurrency giveaway, which you guys can join by simply subscribing to the channel. And for a bonus entry, follow me on Instagram. Link to that will be in the description box down below. So we are currently looking at the candlestick pattern chart with the Fibonacci scale, which I will be using later on in the video to do some technical analysis. But just to point this out, we are at a very critical point for Pepe right now. We are at its resistance level. So two things can happen here guys. It can either break back out, bounce back up in value into the top tier level, or it can literally drop down into the blue zone here, which means dropping down in value. But we'll get into that shortly. For now, let me hide this and bring out the usual MACD indicator to do some price prediction, as I'm pretty sure that's what most of you guys are here for. So we are currently looking at the daily chart, and at the top here we've got the purple line running across the chart, giving us the average value of Pepe, which is here in purple. And yes, unfortunately the value of Pepe has dropped below the SMA indicator, meaning it is not performing too well and lower than expected. So it is currently not performing as expected, so that could mean it is likely to drop down further, or it can recover and pump back up. But again, we will bring that in shortly. For now, let's zoom into the 30-minute chart for the short-term traders, and then I'll move on to the hourly, daily, and weekly chart for the long-term investors like myself. But before I do that guys, just a little disclaimer. As usual, this is no financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is from my own prediction and my take on this crypto, and any gains or losses you guys make, I will not be responsible for. So zooming into the 30-minute chart here, we do have the blue line looking quite bullish, heading towards the positive direction, and the orange line is still looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction. So essentially what we have here is two lines going the opposite direction to each other. One is looking bullish and one is looking bearish. So according to the graph, an overall fluctuation in value is what is expected from Pepe over the next 12 to 14 hours. So by midday tomorrow to tomorrow afternoon, the crypto should essentially be hovering around its current price range. However, from the predictions and technical analysis that I have done prior to recording this video, I'm expecting more drops in value from Pepe over the coming hours. So more red candles, meaning it should be trading at a slightly lower value than where it is at the moment by midday tomorrow. Reason for that is, even though I am expecting green candles in between little pumps here and there, the overall outcome does seem to be more on the negative side, especially that prior to Pepe pumping and all of that stuff earlier in March, late February, I did warn you guys, do expect Pepe to take a little step back down, go for a price correction in the second half of March, and that is exactly what's happening right now. So again, don't tell me I didn't warn you guys. So not just Pepe, but majority of the cryptos are down today on the red side, including Bitcoin, which is down just over 2% at $67,000. Moving on to the hourly chart, both blue and the orange line are both looking bearish, heading towards the negative direction. So over the next 7 to 8 days, towards the end of this week, early next week, I'm again expecting Pepe to have taken hits. More red candles are likely to appear over the coming days and towards the end of the week as well, meaning an overall drop in value is again expected from Pepe over the next week or so. Again, do expect the odd green day here and there in between where it's likely to take a little bit of a pump, but what matters is the overall outcome, which at this point does seem to be more on the negative side rather than the positive side. Now, Moving on to the daily chart, next couple of weeks again we still have the blue and the orange line looking quite bearish, heading towards the negative direction. However, yes, they are looking quite steep, meaning it's not as realistic as it seems. However, over the next 6 to 8 weeks, so let's say mid to late May 2024, I'm expecting Pepe to have once again dropped down further in value, guys, potentially dropping at a much lower value than where it is at the moment is what I'm expecting. Reason is the major pump that's taken place earlier on in February and early March as well is gone through an incredible percentage increase, which means the crypto is overvalued and it is likely to go for a price correction over the coming weeks, which I did mention previously as well, and that is exactly what's happening right now. Don't get me wrong, we are likely to see the odd green days or weeks here and there in between, but what matters is the overall outcome, which at this point does seem to be more on the negative side. But again, we do have the Bitcoin halving coming up in April, which should have a major impact on the crypto market, which of course includes Pepe as well. And again, regarding that, I will keep you guys updated. So bringing on the Fibonacci scale, so as you guys can see, we are literally at its resistance level. What it should essentially do is bounce back up a little bit over the couple of next few days and then drop back down into the blue zone towards the end of the week and drop down further, and I'm expecting it to drop back all the way down into the red zone by May, June. I'm expecting it to be hovering in the red zone is what I'm expecting at the moment. However, if there are any updates or news that come across that can have a major impact on the value of Pepe, either in a positive or negative direction, I will let you guys know as soon as possible. So going into the CoinMarketCap website, the trading volume has gone down by a massive 30%, making it just above $1 billion, guys. So again, reason for the drop is that obviously because the value of Pepe has been dropping, not just in the last 24 hours, but as you guys can see over the week as well, 22% down, guys, since about the 14th of March, which was 4 days ago. It has been hitting red candles, dropping down in value. But weird thing is, when you move out to the monthly chart, it is still up 460%, and that is another reason that proves my point as to why the crypto is overvalued. It's done about 600-700% increase in a space of about 3 weeks, and right now it's currently going through a price correction. So let me know in the comment section down below, what are your expectations from Pepe, especially after the dip that's been taking place. Have your predictions changed? Are you guys buying it? Are you guys selling it? Or are you guys simply holding on to it? Comment down below, as I'm very intrigued to see how many of you guys are bullish and how many of you guys are bearish on this crypto. And on that note, I'm going to end the video here, guys. I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you who have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just supporting the channel in any way or form, and especially all the subscribers out there. Thank you guys so much, as it helps me out a lot and means a lot to me, as I am trying to hit 100k by the end of the year. And at the end of the day, guys, it is free to subscribe, so why don't you go down and smash that subscribe button and like the video, and I catch all of you guys in my next crypto update, which should hopefully be later on today or tomorrow. Until then, take care and peace.